for joining us for Let's Take a Look at Our Processes. You can reach me at jim@simplifyiso.com or over here on our website with this handy contact button. This is some of John Seddon's work. He's used the work of Deming and Taiichi Ono, and you can find this document, which is called Tactics for Getting Started, at the vanguard-method.net site. Lots of great ideas on that site. John's been at this for a long time. I've been following him myself for almost 30 years. And I really like the way he uses the ideas of the process approach to look at your organization in a systems way called systems thinking. And of course, you all know the traditional process approach model, beginning with inputs, things that we take, that we do something with. We provide a service to it or create some value, add some value to the input, call it a process, and then we create an output. And hopefully it's the result that we want. When it is, it conforms, and when it's not, we call it a non-conformance. So Seddon talks about starting with the inputs, asking questions like, do we want this? How does it vary? How many are there? How often does it happen? What different types are there coming towards us or coming at us? How often does it come? What is it? Has it come to the right place? Is it urgent? Think about all these things when you're looking at inputs, and when you think of them in a variety of ways, it might actually help give you some ideas on how to measure it as well. The next thing, of course, we want to take a look at is the process itself. And when we're looking at the process, we need to ask ourselves, how many steps does it have? Does it have very many interactions? Does it get handed off very often? Do we have to do rework sometimes? And good luck reworking a service delivery, particularly a haircut. Is there waste? How long does it take to do it? Is it urgent? Is everyone capable of doing it? So we've had a look at the inputs. Now that we know that the inputs are suitable to be processed, we go ahead and we consider all the aspects of processing one at a time. By mapping out the process end to end, it gives you a much better idea of how to organize this exploration. Otherwise, you're just kind of looking around at things, wondering what's going on. But if you use something like a flow chart, you can follow the workflow, you can look at it from a customer's perspective, and it'll help you ask some very good questions. So we looked at input, we looked at process. Now, obviously, we finish up with the outputs. And what kind of questions do we want to ask with outputs? We need to know, of course, where does it go from here? How long does it take? Is it on time? Who's it going to? Is it presentable? Is it what we promised to the customer? These questions are in Getting Started by Seddon that I mentioned earlier. And then finally, once we've looked at everything that we need to see, we can review the list of questions to the team and then ask ourselves, what issues should we address to improve our performance? What end-to-end measures might help, and what in-process measures might help. And that's really important to consider. Again, using a flowchart, mapping the end-to-end activities will help you get a better idea of where you can improve your customer satisfaction performance. And as in ISO 10004, it'll give you ideas of what to measure, and it'll give you ideas of what to monitor. And I hope you can join us on May 26th at 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time for ISO 10004 Customer Satisfaction Monitoring and Measuring. If you look down below this video in the text part, you'll see a link for this to sign up. And you'll also see a link for the last webinar we had on enhanced auditing. Thanks very much for having a look, and I hope you can join us next time for ISO 9004 Guidance to Achieve Sustained Success.